Hey, welcome to Monday Night Heroes, the final fight of Jonathan Roxton, where Nick is not ready, but the rest of us are. So we're going to hand it over to Rodney.
Whoa.
But what if I wasn't ready?
Then
Now I can go back to sleep.
Wow,
talk about
who the hell's growling at me over here? Wow.
latitude and relative humidity.
Oh, weather stuff.
Words.
Fucking words and shit. All right, so when we last left our intrepid band of adventurers, they had just entered a peculiar hillside. And is that thunder or are you rolling damage?
I was moving dice.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's okay. So you guys are in a it's completely blank. The walls and floor are metal. There's the ramp that goes down to the doorway you came in. Across the room, directly in front of you, is another door. There's really nothing of interest here. Except that Dr. Herzog is now covered in blood.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine.
No, it's not my blood.
Yep.
There's a door in front of us?
Correct.
Is it locked?
From where you're standing, you can't tell.
Is there a knob?
No, there is no
Yes,
knob.
there is. We're looking at him. He's covered in
No.
blood.
Oh, snap. I wasn't the only one thinking it.
Is there anything to indicate how this door opens?
Yeah, there's a panel next to the door.
Panel.
Oh yeah, wasn't that the thing that sent the good doctor into his thirst because he was trying to figure it out?
Nope, that was the panel outside.
Ah, yes. Let's take a look there. There's this panel, and I shall read
There's
it.
a big red button on the panel.
Oh, there's a button.
A shiny candy-like button.
It says "Do not touch me" in some alien language.
The doomsday button.
Does anyone have a stick?
10-foot pole?
Yeah.
You've never hesitated to touch anything before.
Well,
Why start now?
Well, I remember things not going so well the last time that happened. And you gotta learn from some mistakes. You want to make more mistakes.
When have you ever learned from anything stupid you've done since we've gotten here?
Yeah, that's an excellent point.
That's what science is all about. You got to wander around until you find the science.
That is not what I said. You said that you learn from your mistakes. I said you lied.
I learned from every mistake and how to make new ones.
So you continue making the old mistake and new mistakes on top of that.
Dr. Herzog,
Yes.
give me a power roll.
Ah, crud. I gotta power it. I gotta drain off this thing too. Well, it makes that roll.
You made that roll? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Carry on.
Well, yeah, you just got to poke at the science. But let's do it for a safer distance this time. Where's the stick?
Miard, you go ahead and poke it.
This is not the time for caution. This is the time for action.
All right, fine. And then I shall press the button. There, button pressed.
The door opens.
Oh, well, there we go then.
Well, he didn't blow up, so that's a start.
I could have sworn it was going to be a history eraser button.
You know, I was kind of hoping it was.
Can you imagine?
What's on the other side of the door?
Yes.
A hallway.
Going straight through, cross.
Nope. It's if you step into it, it appears to be a circle.
Fancy.
A circular hallway.
You guys hear kind of a
Does it sound like machinery?
yeah, kind of.
If I have,
Richie, you feel kind of dizzy.
Yep.
Think of the possibilities.
Possibilities. I'm going to go and check her. Make the loop.
Okay.
I'll
You
go with them.
attempt to make the loop and you realize that your speed is not working.
I'm going to attempt to make the loop at normal speed.
Okay. You make the loop at normal speed. Evelyn comes along with you. Anybody else going along? Or is...
Of course I do.
Okay,
It is in
so
my nature.
I'll give it a try in the opposite direction to see what happens.
okay, you meet at the opposite end of the circle. What you guys have discovered is that there are, counting the room that you came out of, 6 evenly spaced doors. There are 2 tubes that appear to go up to an upper level, and just inside the door that you entered the hallway, there are a pair of platforms that appear to descend down another level.
Should we investigate this floor first?
Yes.
Do the doorways have panels?
Yep, each doorway has a similar panel to the first one that you pushed.
Any sounds coming from any of the doors?
No. Just that ever-present ambient hum and throb.
Does anyone have any chalk?
Why don't you just use the blood that you're covered in?
I just flat out ignore him.
Is it still moist?
Give me a luck roll.
Oh, dear God, it actually is still moist. Neat. That's helpful.
Ugh.
Science.
I believe the proper term for blood is wet.
I'm not a biologist. That's not my department.
You call yourself a scientist.
Or a linguist, apparently.
I study chemistry and physics.
I question his credentials, honestly.
Well, he was probably carrying them if he was wearing his original clothes.
Oh, I don't question he has credentials. I question whether they're valid.
I think she's saying that he may not have gotten those at an accredited institution.
I defended my thesis at the University of Vienna. Thank you very much.
I should have mailed it to the Marx Brothers.
Anyway, I have to draw a red X on a door and then open up that door.
Okay. Which door are you opening?
Let's go first one from the entrance, first one to the right.
First one to the right. Okay. You open up that door. Inside, it's a similar room to the first room you came in. The walls are just plain metal, unadorned, white lighting, cleverly hidden somewhere within the panels. This room is full of boxes or crates. Seems to be made of the same metal as the rest of the rooms you've been in.
Is there any way to are the boxes is a latching mechanism, or are they just sealed?
There's like a latching mechanism.
I
You
shall
can figure it out.
Yep, I'll open a box.
You open a box. Inside the first box you open is just a collection of unusual mechanical / electronic equipment.
I have auto repair.
I will-
Even tools.
I'll take some samples.
Okay.
I have mechanical repair skill.
Yes,
Okay.
Identify anything?
Nothing you recognize.
Would electronic repair be of any use?
No. What do you have it at?
30.
30? Yeah, there's nothing there you recognize. It's all unusual. Even the most advanced labs on the planet, you've never seen anything like these devices.
No tubes. How fascinating.
Yes, and no Captain Vega.
There are other boxes.
Oh, I'm exploring those boxes too.
Okay, everybody give me a luck roll to find out who opens what box.
Oh, that's not ominous.
Rolled a 99.
I failed my luck roll.
71.
7.
I passed.
I rolled
I
a
also
21.
pass.
Okay, so all right, who got the lowest pass?
Probably me.
I got a 71 out of 72.
You got a 99. That's almost like a critical failure.
Oh, God,
Out
yeah.
of
Yeah, I got a
99.
21.
I got a 67 out of
Out
99.
of 76.
Okay. So what did you get, Steve?
21.
21. Molly G?
I had a 99 out of 99.
Okay. That's a pass. Molly T.
I got a 71 out of 72.
All right. Lily?
67 out of 99.
67 out of 99.
Aye.
And Dr. Herzog failed.
Yep.
Okay. Richie,
Yes.
you open a box. Inside that box are 4 rifle-looking objects.
Here's some guns.
The rest of you just find more boxes of strange electronic equipment.
Ooh. Fascinating.
There's one for each of you.
Guns. What type of guns would
Yeah,
these
I'll take
be?
a gun.
I don't know about guns.
I'll happily take one.
Are they
No, you won't.
pistol size or
They're rifles. They're rifle
or
sized.
rifles?
Oh, rifle
It's an
size.
unknown science.
Yes, you don't get a gun.
For some reason, it doesn't appear that these particular rifles are made for creatures with 5 fingers.
Ooh.
But you can still hold them and wield them mostly effectively.
Could this be from some future species of man?
Well, I'm not particularly good with one, but I can carry one. It's how many are there?
There are 4.
Okay.
I'll pick one.
And while they do appear to be very unusual compared to what you're used to, there is a green light on one of the sides that makes you think that it's loaded.
Can I try and take it apart? Is there a clip?
Give me your mechanical repair roll.
Oof. Oh, I actually made that. I got an 11.
You do find something that comes apart, and as soon as you pull it, the green light goes off.
Does it have like a plug?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
kinda
I'll stick
like
it
a
back in,
plug.
I guess.
All right.
Actually, no, I will aim at the wall and pull the trigger while the green light's off.
Click. Nothing happens.
All right, and I'll stick it back in.
Okay. The green light comes back, fades back on.
Is there anything to denote, like increments?
No, not really.
All right.
So who all's taking one?
Not me.
I'm not taking one.
Okay.
No, I have one.
All right. I guess Evelyn and Maria have one. Okay. So here you go. This is what you got. You can just write this on your sheet. You have a pulse rifle. It has 100 yards range. It has a malfunction of 97 to 100. It has 8 ammunition. And it does 3d6 plus 2 damage.
Okay.
What skill do they use to fire?
Would use rifle skill.
Okay.
It's similar enough to a rifle.
All right, because you said that it's not designed for 5 fingers.
Right, it's not designed for 5 fingers, but it's close.
Okay.
And that appears to be all that's in this room.
I will take the 2 air quote clips out of the other 2 that no one's taking.
Okay.
And give them to the people who took rifles.
Okay.
Smart.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's all fine and good, but it does not bring us any closer to finding Cap'n Vega.
On to the next door. Time is of the essence.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Which direction are you going?
Guess we'll continue
If
with
you go out of the room that you're in now, to your left is the room you started, and to your right is one of the tubes going up and another room.
And do you guys want to just go around counterclockwise, hit all the rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys go into the next room, it's another room filled with metal crates. These metal crates are open, and most of them are packed to the rim of metallic silver cylinders and an odd, thick blue fluid.
Chemistry?
You can try chemistry.
Yep.
Okay. You are not familiar with any substance that is of this viscosity or composition, but it is fairly luminescent.
Is it organic? Would I know that?
You can't really tell. Even if you try, you can't really open the cylinder. There's
Do the cylinders move easily in the fluid, or does it tend to resist changes in the position of elements in the fluid?
the fluid is inside the cylinder.
Oh, inside the cylinder. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the crates were packed with the cylinder. Okay.
Right. No, it's not packing material. It's something else.
Hmm.
Amazon has really upped their game.
Yeah.
Better than styrofoam peanuts.
Maybe. We don't know what it is. It could be like doomsday material.
Would biology help me recall anything I know that's, bioluminescent that might be?
I mean, you're able to recall several similar substances, and I'll let you decide what those substances are. But still, nothing quite like that on Earth. Maybe some form of, I mean, the viscosity is almost like mucus.
Ew.
But it's kind of luminescent. It's just a strange type of matter.
Do the cylinders open?
No, you're not able to find an way to open the cylinder.
Should we
Let's
break
see.
one, guys? It's for science.
You're gonna break one for
Don't
science.
get him started.
That's
We don't know what
that's
this
a neat
is.
idea. But we should probably stand a safe distance away.
Do we
break it.
really need to do this? Can't we just leave and find the captain?
I believe we were looking for
I
someone.
really think we really should concentrate on finding Captain Vega.
We can find him and study the phenomena at the same
Well,
time.
you study the phenomena. I'm going to the next room. I don't think he's
And
on
I
this
go with
level.
Richie to the next room.
I have to say I agree.
Well, we don't have any tools to break it open anyway. Let's go.
Well, you
I'll
can
take
take one
with
with
me.
you. Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Add cylinder of strange blue fluid to your character
Yes, that's awesome.
sheet. The next room you come into is a series of terminals, screens, computer boxes. There are a couple of chairs, but everything seems dark.
Seems like they had a power outage too.
Just realized what you said.
I'm gonna try and gleam some understanding over here.
All right.
I'm
Go
going to
for
leave him and go to the next room.
Let's see. I make that.
What are you making? What are you rolling?
Clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance?
Yes.
He's touching it.
Yes.
Okay. Spend your magic points.
Yep. I
Like you
did.
do.
And then give me a sanity roll as you get the feeling of two small gray figures sitting in the chairs and observing things on the monitors and occasionally tweaking buttons here and there. But that's pretty much all they're doing. Occasionally they will speak into a communications device in a language you do not understand. And then they will go back to looking at the monitors, checking screens and whatnot.
Goodbye, horses. I just failed that roll. How much do I lose?
D4.
I pop my head back in and say, I don't think he's going to be on this level. I think he's probably getting anally probed down below.
Why would you say something like that?
It's a premonition.
A premonition. Okay.
You might have gone to school. You know, that's what schoolboys get up to.
I'm just saying that if I had a captive native in my stronghold, I wouldn't be.
No. I was not worried about where he was. I mean, you could be right about that. It's the specifics of him being anally probed.
We have legends. They're not good legends.
That's good enough for her. You say we have legends. She's just like, oh, and she keeps moving along.
Okay, so the next room. You open the door, and you are accosted by a foul odor.
Oh dear.
What's it smell like?
It's definitely a chemical smell.
It smells like yak.
Is it ozone, chlorine?
In fact, Evelyn,
Yes.
give me a Constitution roll.
Ooh. Yes.
Okay. You've passed it. Okay. You feel lightheaded, a little bit dizzy. It's probably not something you want to stand around.
Mm-hmm.
But what you guys see in the room is that it looks like another set of metal boxes. These are in like disarray. Like they've been jostled around, tossed. In fact, a couple of the boxes seem to have spilled, and there is a crusty former puddle of mixed chemicals on the floor there.
Ooh.
The rest of you are strangely unaffected by it.
Are you okay? You look.
And no, it's not heavy water, Steve.
How'd you know that's what I was thinking of?
Am I attracted to the room at all?
No, it's just for some reason the fumes are making you.
Well, let's get
But
it out of
it's-
this room.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Final room on this floor. You enter the room, and there are about a dozen niches in the walls. They're about 7 feet tall, and there are like plugs and wires sticking out. Each one has a monitor on a boom, so it can be like extended and looked at from a variety of angles.
Anything on the screens?
No, screens are dark.
Well, he isn't here.
Any switches or levers, anything in this room?
Not that you can see.
The real question is up or down?
Down, of course.
Down.
Hollywood
still
fiction
down.
books, this is down.
Okay. Down. You guys go to the little platforms. You manage to find a control. Push the button, it lowers you down. Probably about 10 feet. Not very far. But you are now in the bowels of the ship. This room is glowing with a red-orange light. And it is a nest of tubes, wires, electronic boxes, all ringing around this central pillar that is the source of the illumination.
Oh.
Is it a steampunk vampire nightmare?
No.
Just checking.
Oddly specific.
Does it throb with electronic brilliance?
How is it that you
In
make
fact-
everything sound
In
so
fact,
fucking
that
so-
speaking of throbbing,
Yeah, that was pretty
the,
gross.
the ambient sound that you're hearing appears to originate from this device. And as a freebie, I will give you that this is probably the propulsion system for this craft.
We should probably go back up.
You know,
Okay.
imagine.
Yeah,
It's
don't want
so-
to mess with that.
Okay. So you guys go back up. You're on the floor with all the rooms you've investigated. There are the two tubes that go upward.
Trying. Is it easy to get through a tube to go up?
Yeah, it's like an elevator.
Oh, all right.
Climb up.
It's not climbing. You go in, you push the button. The up arrow is universal in all languages. And it lifts you to the next level. You step out into the hallway. Did you guys take the cylinder to the left or the cylinder to the right?
To the left.
Okay. You guys are in an identical circular hallway to the one below. This time, instead of like the railing around the engine pit, there is a half wall that comes down from the ceiling. There's on the far side of the path, there is a set of steps that lead up into that section, and there are 6 rooms evenly spaced around the hallway.
Shall we
Does
start
it
with
make
the
a loop? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Does it make a loop?
It makes a loop, yes. It is.
Do we see the other elevator?
This is a circular craft. Yeah, if you go around, you see the other elevator. It's on the opposite side.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Start
So-
from the left.
Yep.
All right. So the room directly across from the elevator you came out of?
Yeah.
Okay. You open that door. You see a couple of metal tables. On the far side of the room, you see a trio of cylinders filled with a light blue liquid. that is different from the one in the cylinder. Inside one of the tubes is Captain Vega.
Wait, are the tubes bigger than the ones you found below, or these?
Yeah, these are human-sized tubes.
Okay.
Is
They're
he
about
immersed?
7-8 feet tall. Yes, he is completely immersed in the liquid.
Is he
He
bald?
has. Yes.
Is there any like breathing apparatus or anything on him, or is he just floating there?
Yes, there is a breathing apparatus on him.
And he's unconscious.
That depends on what Nicholas is doing currently.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Okay. He's unconscious
Floating in
currently. As you look at his body, you see through the liquid, it looks like there are faint scars along his skull.
Would I recognize any of the incisions as surgical?
Looks like somebody's done brain surgery on him.
Jesus.
No.
Any of you science types see a way to get him out of there?
Is there any to have a seam on the cylinder or anything?
There is a control panel, yes.
Okay. The control panel what does the control panel say?
Wait.
I gotta do this. All right, I'm doing this again. Time to lay hands on it. Time to
Oh my god.
up close and I get up close with it.
Yeah, touch me.
Yep. Got the clairvoyant.
And just walk
I got the
away.
touch. I got the power.
You got the power? Okay, subtract your magic points.
Yep. Oh, I burned those magic points.
Your head is now on fire as you relive the surgery Captain Vega underwent. He is conscious during the surgery. A pair of small gray creatures, very similar to the ones you saw in the room downstairs, are standing over him with surgical implements. They are putting small electronic devices inside his brain. You feel them enter. You feel them expand and form neural connections. Almost like it puts in and it just takes root inside of his brain.
Oh.
And make a sanity roll for that.
Ah, crud.
What a surprise.
Yeah.
Gotta sand it up now. Well, goodbye, sanity. Those ponies are left the barn.
You lose 1. Make a Constitution roll.
Let's see. I'll grab a different pair of dice. Not with that roll. I fail that roll.
Dr. Herzog collapses, clutching his head and screaming.
I run to him and start shaking him, gently smacking him, trying to get him to.
Yeah, he doesn't appear to be injured in any way.
Did you figure out how to open it?
The last thing you see, Dr. Herzog, before you collapse, is the creatures look over to a 6-foot box leaning up against the wall.
Did you figure out how to open it?
It was horrible. I think there might be bigger problems than that. They put things in him.
What kind of things?
I'm not sure what they do, but they connect to his nervous system.
I'm pretty sure you got their attention, so we should probably do something like now.
Anyway, let's take which is the 6 foot tall panel still in the room?
Yeah, the cabinet is still there.
No, the panel. That's what I said. That they said they're looking at.
Yeah, I said they were looking at a cabinet.
Oh, cabinet. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you said panel. Oh yeah. What's over the cabinet?
It's a 6-foot rectangular cabinet, almost like a locker.
Nurse, do you happen to have any salicylic acid on you?
What?
I imagine we all look at him like he's an idiot.
Bear makes it.
I wouldn't have salicylic acid, I don't think.
I might have a medicinal
I would have
mix.
For what? Treating acne in the wilderness?
That's what they called aspirin before they got around making aspirin.
Nobody
we still look at
knows.
you like you're an idiot.
Nobody has an aspirin. You're screwed, Dr. Herzog. So says Gus.
Good old Gus.
You know, I'm starting to like the hand more and more.
All right, let's open up the cabinet. What we got in here?
You cannot open the cabinet. There seems to be some type of biometric lock. Meanwhile, Captain Vega is still floating, bald and naked in this tube of goo.
Is there really any argument against just smashing it?
None that I could think of.
Well,
Well,
he is your friend, and it really does seem to be an urgent situation, and all this fiddling about doesn't seem to be doing anything.
All right, well, I will attempt to smash him out of there.
What are you going to do? You going to punch it or?
Now I can use my staff.
Okay. Give me an idea roll.
I made that.
Perhaps if you vibrated your molecules at just the right speed.
That'd be great, except that I don't have my speed. You told me that when we came in.
womp womp.
True.
Or I'd be vibrating the shit out of my molecules.
Okay.
Perhaps if you
Hit it with your staff.
I make that.
Okay. What's your damage roll on it?
My damage is 10.
10. It cracks.
I'll hit it again.
Okay, this time it shatters. All the goo just rushes out. It's all over your feet, all over everybody's feet.
Ugh, I don't wear shoes.
And Captain Vega falls out of the tube.
I try to catch him as he's falling.
Okay.
Just so he doesn't get
You guys catch him as his slimy naked body slumps out of the tube.
Just like I like.
As soon as he exits the tube, Captain Vega comes conscious.
Where am I?
Vega, you're back.
Do I know who I am?
Yes, you know exactly who you are.
Apparently, they put creatures in your body.
Did he have a premonition about it?
Sorry,
I'm going to start feeling my body for scars.
You feel the scars on your head, and you realize you're bald. That luscious mane of hair.
My beautiful hair that was young and vibrant again.
I let out the Darth Vader no after coming out of the pit.
Do
Coming out of the
not
tank.
Oh, don't fret, don't fret. It really doesn't look so bad. It could have been so much worse.
Did they happen to tell you what they did to you?
As soon as you scream, Captain Vega, the cabinet starts to rattle.
I'm gonna draw my rifle.
Okay.
Yeah, I draw my sword because it's just like, what the hell's happening? I'm expecting an attack after a certain somebody touched something and started screaming like a madman afterwards.
I saw what they did. I saw what they did to him. I felt it.
Captain Vega is drawn to the cabinet.
I go to the cabinet.
Okay. You reach out, and there's a small square on the cabinet. Looks like you could put your finger on it.
Put my finger.
You put your finger on it?
I put my pinky finger on
Oh yeah.
All right. He puts his pinky finger on it. You hear a faint click.
What did you do, Ray? What did you do?
I'm waiting for it to open.
Okay. Well, you got to pull it open. It just unlocked.
Okay. All right. I pull it up.
Okay. You pull it open. Inside is a suit of clothing, like a shirt, jacket, pants, boots. Pretty much the style of clothing you're used to. There is a backpack-looking device and a helmet.
Put it all on. And all while I'm wondering how aliens can't figure out how to make automatic opening doors for their cabinets.
How would
Okay,
you
as
know
soon
what
as you
an
put the-
automatic opening door was, though?
As soon as you put the helmet on your head, right, there's like your eyes see little bits of information popping up, things like distance and altitude, and it looks like the gauges of an airplane.
About power level.
Yeah, you see a power level. Get your pencil out.
Okay.
All right. Your fifth talent
Oh man.
is a gadget. Jetpack.
Oh, sweet.
It's a jetpack of alien design that allows you to fly at move 13 and maneuver with a successful pilot aircraft check. The device comes with a helmet that allows you to control the jetpack mentally, leaving your hands free. Critical failure on any pilot check means the jetpack has malfunctioned and the character will drop from the sky, taking fall damage as normal for their altitude. A minimum of 20 feet. Also in the closet is a small pocket-sized cell that looks like it can be folded, put in your suitcase or a shoulder bag or something. It also has a plug that appears to go to the backpack itself.
Well, honestly, I think that's worth a little anal probing.
My booty hole feels fine though. Maybe they gave some painkillers.
There's no anal probing. Give me a listen check, everybody, while he's putting on his...
Killjoy.
Do what now?
Legends were not.
What are we rolling for?
I passed that.
I hear nothing.
Okay.
Listen.
Yes, listen.
I make that.
Honoria didn't hear it?
Nope.
How about Evelyn?
Yep.
Okay. How good did you do it?
Just normal.
Just normal? Give yourself a bonus die real quick.
What's that? D10?
I passed it at extreme.
Yeah, an extra D10. Good, good.
No.
Okay. So you passed it in normal. Richie passed it at extreme. And everybody else failed?
No, I passed it too.
Oh, you passed it too? Okay. Maria, Richie, and Evelyn, you hear what sounds to be footsteps. Evelyn, give me a Constitution roll again.
I make that.
Okay. These footsteps are for you really, really loud.
From where are they coming?
From what you can tell, everywhere. It's
Ooh.
like the sound is just reverberate. You hear everything. You hear all the people in the room with you breathing. You hear the hum of the apparatus on his back. And it sounds like these footsteps. It sounds like a giant is walking somewhere on this ship, and it's just reverberating through the metal. The rest of you hear it like it's outside in the hall.
I'm gonna put my hands over my ears and crouch down.
Okay.
Does it help?
It helps a little bit, except you can feel every hair underneath your fingertips.
Ooh.
As you crouch down near the floor, you see every rivet in the floor panel.
Oh, wow.
Give me a sanity roll.
No.
All right, you're gonna lose D6.
Whew. 6.
No. Close.
Stop ruining Rodney's game, Steve. God.
Yeah, jeez. He wants everybody to be Wolverine. So did you fail the sanity roll? How
Yeah, I
many
took
sanity
6.
points? You took 6.
Ouch.
Would you like to spend some luck to mitigate that?
Yes. How many points is it per?
All right. It is going to be 12 points to reduce it to 3.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. All right.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm definitely not okay. I can hear everything. I can feel everything.
We have what we came for. Let's get out of here.
Shush, shush, shush.
We have what we came for. Let's get out of here.
All right, I'll motion towards the hallway.
Okay. You feel actually you hear your muscles stretch as you motion
Damn.
to the hallway.
That's horrible.
You hear the fabric of your clothing rustle.
Ooh.
Worst migraine ever.
Can I, let's see, there's a panel on the wall that controlled something, right?
The door, the rest of the panels operated the cylinders of goo.
Oh, okay. Is there a pattern to like which buttons were pressed? Can I make that out?
Give me a spot hidden roll at advantage, or with a bonus die rather.
Okay.
Sorry, MLB.
Well, that's good. I got a 100 and a 30.
Okay, well, you get to 30. Yeah, you see depressions in the buttons where it looks like some buttons have been pressed more than others.
Okay. Guess I didn't know what I wanted
The
to do
footsteps are getting closer.
then. I'm gonna point my gun at the hall and motion to the people, to everybody.
Okay, you're starting to get somewhat used to hearing the sounds of your body moving.
Sounds like the most awesome dance song ever.
Are we leaving?
Yeah, I'm more than ready to go because I mean you and me heard somebody coming. We just don't hear what she hears.
Okay. You guys crowd out into the hallway. In the hallway is a pair of large metallic humanoid figures.
Well, shit.
Oh.
Stand aside. We have a sick woman here.
Oh,
Get her to the fresh air. And I'll attempt to go around them.
They are blocking the hallway from the one side.
I don't think that's gonna work.
How big are they're human sized?
They're humanoid shaped, but they're about 7 feet tall. In fact, it looks like, interestingly enough, they would probably fit into those niches downstairs.
Do they appear to have any like soft parts, their joints, or is it all hard, look like all hard metal?
There are flex points, but it doesn't look like there's weak spots. There is articulation.
Do I notice anything about their bodies that is notable?
Yeah, you don't notice any chinks in the armor or anything like that. They appear to have no wear.
Do they have mouths?
They have blank faces that are like a perversion of a human face.
Let me
They
ask
have
a question.
2 glowing yellow eyes and like a slit that looks like a mouth.
Where are they standing in relationship to us and the door?
You guys come out of the door. They're standing probably about 5-10 feet away.
To one side, or are they flanking us on both sides?
They are standing to one side. Those 2 are standing to one side.
All right. Well, the solution is simple. We go the other way
Okay.
to the closest elevator.
All right, you run the other way to the closest elevator. You get there, you hear more footsteps coming out of another room, similar to what you heard before. You get into the elevator. You all cram into the elevator.
Yes.
Because it's a tight fit with Cap'n Vega and his jetpack.
Sorry, everyone. I'm going to try to hold it over my head. I'm going to try to hold it over my head so that it minimizes the space while apologizing profusely.
Okay. Well, you guys managed to finagle your way in. It's mostly comfortable. You don't have to go far. It's not like you're on the top of the Empire State Building or anything. You hit the button. There's only one button for up and one button for down. But there do not appear to be any floors above this.
Hit down.
Okay, you hit down. You go down. Come out of the elevator. You hear more footsteps coming down the hall.
How far away is the door we came in?
You guys can make it in around. All of you.
Let's go.
Let's say, come on.
Yeah.
Okay. You're running. You hear the footsteps getting closer. If anyone chances to look back, you see more of the metal figures, another pair coming around the corner after you.
So they're not carrying weapons.
Well, if you look back, you see one of them. And how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 of you. Honoria. One of them raises its arm and fires a beam of light from its hand or from somewhere on its arm. And you feel searing pain as you take 16 points of damage.
Damn.
Whoa.
I gotta get me one of those.
That's some searing pain.
Is she even there to know that this hurt?
Can we shoot back? Can I shoot that pulse rifle at them?
You can try. You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So I have like superhuman senses with my strange thing going on.
Like, I'm not a great shot, but I'm certainly gonna try to shoot back with the pulse rifle too.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a 15 luck to make that.
Okay.
Nope.
Honoria
Finding
took some
blood.
damage.
Oh no! Really?
Yeah.
What did I take?
16.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Do I-
So
Wait,
You got shot with a laser.
You got laser beamed.
fuck! What?
You got laser.
You got Dragon
Bullshit!
Ball
Is
Z.
there anything I can freaking do? Can I try to dodge?
I'll let you dodge for half if you can make a dodge.
Wait, half of the half?
Half of 16. So make a dodge. You take 8.
Oh, man, what?
Sorry, I rolled a d6 and randomly determined who got hit.
Jeez, I'm not doing too good.
I don't think any of us would be with a 16.
are we in Dex now?
Let's see.
This is me to get a LaCroix in the middle of the game.
How much damage did Evelyn do with her rifle?
Let's see here. 10, 11, 14.
14.
Ow.
Okay. You see a small hole form on one of the creatures. Lily, what'd you do?
Oh, I missed.
Oh, you missed.
Yeah.
Okay. Sparks and shit flies. Your pulse beam hits the wall. All right, now we're in Dex.
I'm assuming that my Dex is going to be my normal Dex.
No, your Dex is still enhanced.
Oh, all right.
You just don't have the movement rate
Oh,
for
okay.
some reason inside here.
All right. That's fine.
Because I didn't want you running through every room before everybody else got out of the first room.
I was going to do that too.
Plot gravity.
All right. Well, I'm assuming that I go first.
Okay.
I'm going to grab Honoria and head for the exit.
Okay. You grab Honoria, head for the exit. Door's still open. So, yep, you're heading out the door.
Is that me next?
Yep.
I'm gonna head for the door as fast as I can.
Okay, you head for the door as fast as you can. Evelyn bolts for the door. Who's number 3 in Dex?
I have an 86.
86. Okay. Cap'n Vega?
I have an 85. So
85. Okay. Dr. Herzog?
Let's see. Well, we got a problem here. Let's aim a rifle at it.
Well,
Whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa,
not
whoa.
what he's
What's your
asking
Dex?
you.
My Dex,
Yeah.
oh, my Dex is 74. Okay, I thought we were asking.
Okay, your Dex is 74. So
this
It's
guy's
going to
ready
be-
to go.
he wants to fight. He wants to fight him some robots.
but he doesn't have any weapons. We took all his weapons.
Why don't you let me keep
Hell
that
no, we
rifle?
didn't leave you no weapons, mister. I drink blood.
You didn't let me keep that rifle.
That was clearly established.
No, definitely not.
No, the article took off the German.
Nobody lets you keep any weapons. The only thing you have on you is that knife that we didn't find.
You have a pocket knife.
Okay, there's only one option then.
Well, no,
It is
we're
now.
just figuring
Okay.
out who can go.
Well, it's going to be Maria first.
Oh, Maria's running.
Okay, Maria runs for the door. Cap'n Vega.
I see Maria run. Who else? Who is fighting? Is anybody fighting?
No, nobody's left there except for you and Dr. Herzog.
I'm leaving too. I'm getting the fuck out of my jetpack. Actually, no, I'm just going to run. I don't need to use that.
That's right. Just run. That would have been kind of awesome. All right, Dr. Herzog, you're the only one left in the room.
Running. Dr. Herzog runs. Dr. Herzog runs.
Okay,
like
you guys all make it outside, and you hear the robots coming. The truck is still there. The German soldiers that you captured are all missing.
Don't care.
I thought they were all dead. I thought he drained them.
No, he only drained one.
Yeah.
He drained one, but they're all missing now.
They left the truck. Who cares? Let's go.
All right. Honoria was the first one out and probably has the highest drive skill.
I was going to first aid her while we were in the truck.
Well, right now, you guys got to get away from killer robots with laser arms.
I mean, I can drive too. She is really hurt. So
is my drive skill affected by my amnesia?
No, your drive skill is not affected.
Yeah,
by
we covered this last time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fair.
You were just hurt last time, I think.
Right. No,
I
I can do it. I believe I'm the best for the job.
What's your skill?
77.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, she really is best for the job, but
Yeah.
she's also possibly bleeding out.
That's
why I said
she's a race car driver. This is not regular Call of Cthulhu. There is no bleeding out.
There's no.
Well, I can first aid her while she's driving.
Right. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So you guys all pile up on the truck, however you guys are going to do it. Yeah, you do get a memory flooding back. You remember the track.
Okay.
You crank that truck up, slam it into gear. Go ahead and give me a drive roll.
Yeah, I nail it.
Okay. Who is on the back of the truck? Who is in the cab?
I'll be in the cab. I made
Okay.
that first aid roll.
How
Do
much
I give her a
room is there in
D4?
there?
Yeah, D4.
I'll be in
How
the
much room
back.
is there in the cab?
Okay.
Now in the cabin.
Take one back.
Okay, there's not enough room for there's room for 3 people in the cabin.
I'll be in the bed.
Okay.
I'm getting to bed too. I'm laying low.
Okay. Anybody who's in the bed, give me strength.
You take one back, Honoria.
I make that.
Wait, did you say you were in the bed or the cab?
I was
One?
in bed.
Yeah, just one. Sorry.
Okay.
That's
I made
okay.
it.
Every little
made
bit helps.
I failed.
You fail. As Honoria whips this truck around you guys have never seen a truck driven like this before.
Awesome.
You are almost flung from the back. In fact, Cap'n Vega cannot quite grab the something to hold on to as it goes.
Jeez.
Can we try to grab him before he flips out?
Give
Start
me
flying then.
give me Dex.
I made that. 71.
No, I was talking to Maria.
Oh,
All right.
my bad.
Oh, fucking 4.
Okay, you managed to grab his hand before he falls off.
We just found you. Not this way.
So the robots come out, 2 of them. Honoria, give me a drive auto roll.
Oh well. How much should I spend? Let's get this right.
Well, what you would be spending for is whether or not you dodge the laser beam or it hits the truck.
I guess I'll spend 16 luck.
Okay. The first laser beam you dodge. It goes cuts a swath into the hill.
Okay.
That's a thing you don't see every day.
The
Maria crosses herself.
You guys are getting further and further away. Back toward where Jan was. If you go right, you're headed toward Shambhalla.
Does anyone have any opinion which direction we should be going?
Shambhala.
Shambhalla.
All right, let's do this.
All right. You whip it.
I'm sorry?
You can try another first aid if you want, Evelyn.
Sure. Take 3 back.
Ooh, lovely. Thank you.
This is some top of the line first aid, and especially considering that we all know how she drives. Except for you. You're the only one that didn't know beforehand.
That's right. You guys rode in the limousine with her.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, those halcyon days.
This is Toad's Wild Wild Ride.
Oh.
It's a dually truck, so there are 4 tires in the back and 2 tires in the front. A laser beam hits one of the tires, and you hear it burst. Now you have 3 tires in the back. But you managed to barely escape from the killer robots.
Awesome.
And you're making your way toward the great mountain of Shambhalla. It is still that seeming perpetual dusk.
I guess we should find out if Molly Gallagher, I forgot what your character's name was.
Evelyn.
Evelyn. We should find out if Evelyn's all right. She had like some sort of...
Oh, yes.
Some sort of episode.
Extrasensory perception.
In fact, give me a Constitution roll right now, Evelyn.
03.
Okay. So you don't get sick from the smell of car exhaust, motor oil, panicked, sweaty bodies.
And bad out of hell driving.
I'm used to all of that, being in the Army. Not gonna phase me.
Yeah, but now it's like in 4K.
Yes.
Welcome to Smell-O-Vision.
All of it in 4K.
Food Network?
Oh, it's worse than Food Network. It's more like if Duck Dynasty was a smell.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Wait, Duck Dynasty is not a smell? Is that what you're saying?
It is.
No,
it
it's a visual. It's like ice cream, but if it was a smell, that would be what Evelyn is smelling right now.
Swamp.
So you guys are barreling along. Before you know it, you come across like a tent city. There are spotlights, electric spotlights. It looks like an army camp.
Oh,
I bang on the back of the truck. Stop. We may not wish to go there.
All right. You throw on the brakes. Truck stops. All you hear, except for Evelyn, is the sound of the motor idling. Evelyn hears something in the distance, like closer to the mountain.
What is it?
You can't quite make it out, but it's nowhere near where you are. It's toward the mountain. But you do not hear anything else. There are no alarms. There's no movement at all at the camp.
You know, I don't think that anyone at the camp is awake. I don't hear any movement. Do I hear breathing?
Nope.
I think the camp is vacant. I don't hear anything.
We're not anywhere near the camp for you to hear anything.
I hear
She
all
says
things.
concerned.
Oh.
Right.
We can see the camp, though. Yep.
You're right in the middle of it now.
We're in the middle of the camp.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
And nobody has come out to kill you yet.
It's dead silent here. I think we should look around.
Might as well. We don't really have anything else to do here.
Oh yes.
Also, it would help to not particularly be any open if someone does come back.
So the spotlights aren't operating?
No, the spotlights are operating. They're just illuminating the camp. Just giving ambient light so you can see what you're doing.
I could take a quick run through the camp to see if anybody's actually here.
Sure, if you want.
I'll be back in a flash.
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
I feel like you should remove that power just for him saying that.
Richie bolts into the camp. Do you have the hardened talent, Richie?
No.
Okay. So you get about halfway through. You open up one of the tents, and there are corpses in the tent.
Would you like me to make a sanity roll?
Absolutely.
I make that.
Okay. Lose
Oh, wait,
one.
no, I do not. My
You
fault.
do not.
I
Okay.
do not make that.
All right. Lose D4.
I lose one.
All right. Yeah, there are a pile of bodies in this one tent.
Ew.
They look like Weimar Republic soldiers.
I'm not too broken up about that.
What's left of Weimar Republic soldiers?
Does it? What does it look like killed them?
Intense, focused heat.
So they're like
Oh god,
burned?
that's gotta smell pleasant.
Is it recent?
The one on top is still smoking a little bit. Yeah.
Oh.
How many bodies are in this pile?
About 8.
I will check other tents.
Okay. Check other tents. You find similar situations. You find what should have been stockpiles of weapons, but they have been melted to slag.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. While he's off, like in the distance, checking the rest of the camp, Maria probably checks one of the tents near them.
Okay. Do you have hardened?
Nope.
Make a sanity roll as you discover similar bodies.
She makes it, but she immediately closes the tent and starts throwing up outside.
Okay. All right.
What's in there?
What's
lose a
wrong?
point.
I'll take a look.
You have hardened.
That's terrible.
No. What's? I have.
All right. You will rip open the tent and make a sanity roll.
I failed that roll. Those ponies are left the
Would you
ball.
like roll before you even tried?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Roll a
That's
d4.
commitment right there. That's commitment.
Two more sanity. Just gone.
Two sanity.
I'm gonna go investigate.
Okay. I'm assuming that as a nurse, you have the hardened talent as well.
I do.
Okay, so you're fine when you walk in there and you see bodies of German soldiers killed through intense and very focused heat.
Does this look similar to that campsite we found
In
way
fact,
back ago?
it looks very similar. It looks like a more intense version of Honoria's wound.
Ooh.
I don't think we need to stay here.
Oh, your God. Well,
Everybody give me a spot hidden.
Motherfucking 10.
Me,
Not
I
five.
make it- me. I make it good. I make it hard.
Yep.
Okay.
I make it extreme.
Okay, you guys all head out back to the road. You all find large rectangular footprints.
I don't.
except for Richie.
Which is rare.
I come back in and say, "Hey, oh, so you've seen what happened."
Does Captain Vega? Do you recognize the footprints?
I don't think I do, but I will ask the keeper. Do I?
Everybody, give me intelligence roll.
I made that.
I made that.
Also make that.
Okay.
I'm smart.
Everybody who made it, it looks just like the feet of the robots you guys were just fighting.
They look like the robot feet.
Okay. Is there like a food storage tent or some such?
You mean a mess tent?
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh.
Mess tent.
Storage.
Yes, there is a. As you're walking along, Dr. Herzog, you pass a tent that has a sign in German that says "food storage."
Yes. It seems like the Germans would name it too.
You go in, and it's the kitchen tent.
Yep. Yay! I'm gonna start grabbing up some. I'm gonna start grabbing out some supplies. Cans of water, and then we can carry it off with us.
Okay. Dr. Herzog comes out with like armloads of food and cans of water.
Snack attack.
Canned water.
Oh yeah, cans of water.
Expired canned ham.
Tins of beans, slightly expired.
Hmm.
You're not opened after the death of the Kaiser.
A birthday cake.
Birthday cake.
Woo!
Yes, he found
In a
a
can.
birthday cake. No, not in a can. It was a
Wow.
freshly prepared birthday cake.
Hell yeah! What kind?
Somebody, German chocolate.
Oh.
I'm all about that cake. Let's eat it.
Yeah, I'm eating that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Cake sounds great.
Yeah.
It's fresh too. Hell yeah.
You guys, even though it's a somber occasion because one of these poor bastards who's just been murdered was trying to celebrate his birthday today.
Considering that at least
He
6 of his friends, I don't know if they're his friends or not, but in Maria's opinion, 6 of his friends just tried to murder us. Fuck
Yeah.
him.
So
The amazing things they can even tell when it's their birthday with no sense of time in this place. You got to give it to German engineering.
Oh, speaking of, while we are partaking of said birthday cake, Maria would like to assess our appearances.
everybody looks pretty much the same.
Okay.
So you guys are sitting around this table eating birthday cake like the shawarma scene at the end of the Avengers.
Except I'm bald.
Except you're bald.
Oh, there's nothing like smell of burning flesh.
No, do you have an
appetite.
oddly shaped head? That's the question.
Barbecue.
I have a scar on the back of my head from a fishing accident when I was a kid.
You got more than that now.
You're a phrenologist's dream.
Is he wearing his helmet?
He can't eat birthday cake in his helmet.
Oh, it's a full-on helmet.
Yeah, it's a full-on helmet. It looks like an old 90s Disney movie.
Sweet.
It's weird.
Disney made movies in the 1890s.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It has a couple of large eye holes, big fin on the top. That sort of thing.
Huh.
So, yep, you guys are eating birthday cake. You feel refreshed. The birthday cake is good.
I will mix the birthday cake with the
Oh
green.
hell yeah, as if it's German chocolate.
Ah, yes.
It's the best birthday cake ever.
Maria shed the tear because she'd forgotten what chocolate tastes like.
Where's sugar?
Where did they get the chocolate?
Where did they get coconuts? I guess we are in the land of lost.
The coconuts were canned. Everything was canned.
Yep.
Richie came across a pile of canned cake materials and during his search. The Baron's men spare no expense.
I didn't go to the food storage tent.
No, you went by the garbage, though.
The midden.
Sure.
Well, this is all well and good, but shouldn't we be heading towards that mountain and away from whatever killed all these Germans?
Well, right. The same things that attacked us. Like
funny thing about that is those footprints you saw look like they were headed toward the mountain.
Oh.
Of course they were. Everything is headed towards that fucking mountain.
Is there a fuel depot around here as well?
No.
Dang it.
There are a few jerry cans sitting over by a melted tank.
Yep, there we go. Well, let's help ourselves with that.
Shall we head towards the mountain?
Everybody back in the car.
Or is there, do you want to see if there's like a
Actually,
commander's tent?
We might want to rest here for a little while. The thing
Sure, it may not be a bad idea.
Oh, yes.
Isn't around. It's probably the safest place to be.
Evelyn, give me a listen.
All right. Yeah, 24.
Okay, you hear footsteps coming off in the distance.
Getting louder or getting softer?
Getting closer, yes.
I'm gonna alert the group. There's something moving towards us.
Yeah, so back in the truck. Back in the truck.
Okay. You guys all pile back up in the truck.
Is it coming from where we came from or from the mountain?
Yes, coming from where you came from.
All right, we got to keep moving.
Or you could hide.
That's true. We could hide. Hiding is also a good point. I would like to, is there somewhere we could hide the truck? That's a good question.
Is there a motor pool?
There might have been at one point. It's slag now.
Are there any tires we could use to replace the tire on my truck?
Yeah.
Imagine there would be a spare in the truck, probably.
Well, yeah, there's some extra tires laying around.
Can I use my repair to assess the situation?
Sure.
Assess that situation.
Yes, I make it.
Okay. Yeah, it should be easy enough to locate a tire, change it out, but you don't think you're going to be able to do that before whatever Evelyn heard arrives.
Oh. Well.
Yeah. We could just load the spare tire on, take Jack with us, and take care of this problem
We don't have time. That's the problem.
Ooh.
It's like, I wanted to move the truck off the road just so they didn't destroy it, but fuck it. Like, if it sounds like it's close enough, we just hide. I hide.
Well, we could put the truck in a tent, couldn't we?
We could just run them over with a truck.
A big tent, like, the mess hall tent.
I mean, I saw what that laser did to Honora. I'd rather not have it hit the truck with us in it.
Good point. That would be fun, though.
No, what? What?
You have a funny idea of the sense of the word fun.
No, a good fight is fun.
You all hear the footsteps now.
Yeah,
let's either hide or leave.
I'm for leaving.
Well, I'm good with leaving too.
I think we should get out of here.
Yes.
Well, you don't know what you're driving into. So you're really kind of in between a rock and a hard place.
The mysterious voice has a point.
Says Gus.
Gus, you know, I gotta say, Gus has been straight with us, as straight as an evil hand in a man's chest can be.
I heard that.
I meant it with all the most respect possible.
He is a very good librarian.
He has more sense than you. That's all that matters.
I got you, librarian.
So yeah, I'm for hiding, just because we don't know what we're going into, and we might want to see what they're gonna do once, you know, where they're going and what they're doing while they're going.
Let's hide.
We don't even know how fast these things move.
Let's hide strategically.
Okay.
Yep.
You hide strategically.
Well, I mean, some of us hide in one place and the others hide in another place, so that if one of us is discovered, the other ones can flank the attackers
Okay.
and use it to their advantage.
Well, give me stealth rolls. I will let you guys have a stealth roll at advantage or at bonus die, simply because you have time to prepare.
Is that all of us?
Everyone.
I pass that.
I did too. I passed it at no, I missed hard
Exactly
by one.
hard.
I mean, I missed extreme by one. I'm making it hard.
Oh my god, I totally passed it.
I'm going to spend a point of luck and actually pass my roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend
Wow. All right. Cap'n Vega, how are you doing?
I passed by 10.
Okay. So you all find places to hide. You get settled in just as 4 robots enter the campsite. They stop at the truck. One of them looks at the truck. A yellow beam shoots out of his eyes, and like it passes over the truck. The yellow beam passes over the campsite, and they continue walking toward the mountain. Slowly walking toward the mountain. Congratulations, you've been successfully ignored.
Yes.
By the robots.
Never been so happy to be ignored in my life. Actually, I'm pretty sure Maria at this point wants that to happen a little more often in regards to her dog.
It looks like we threaded the eye of the yak in that one.
Dude.
They the robots walk off into the distance. They disappear into the darkness.
Darkness is dark again?
Well, it's dusk. Outside of the glare of the lights, it's dark. So, yep.
I ain't doing shit till
now you know there are
superhuman hearing. Go ahead.
Okay, you get the all clear from Evelyn.
I would say I ain't doing that until the superhuman ear.
Yeah.
That says anything.
So they go away.
Yeah, why don't we rest?
Because we don't know if there are going to be more of them passing through here.
You don't know if there's going to be more, but there's at least 5 at the mountain where you're going.
Can we? Can I like?
And there were 12 niches in the spaceship.
All right, how many of them? Like, was it 2 of them that came through here just now?
4.
4.
Okay.
Can I roll track to see how many sets of tracks there are?
Can I retro spot to see if I can see if it was one of the ones that was shot?
Yes, it was one of the ones that was shot. Best you can tell, there was only 1 set of tracks originally.
Okay. I mean, my track sucks, so I was going to roll that.
Mm-hmm. No, I'll give you this one because.
All right.
No, my spot's like 83 at this point.
So the best you can tell, Best you can tell, there are 5 robots between you and the mountain.
So there aren't any footsteps leading towards the tents.
Oh, the footsteps are everywhere. It's cold and methodical.
And we did see that they scan the tents too. We don't know what that does, but I'm guessing that it means that they can sense us if we're in the area. Like in
But
an
they
immediate
didn't
area.
this time.
But we weren't like in the tents either.
Oh. We
Not really sure what they were scanning for.
I'm
But
just
whatever
making an
it was,
assumption.
it's not
Like
there.
Maria is making an assumption based off of all the fucking weird fiction she's read in her life.
Whatever they were scanning for, we weren't it.
Yeah.
I feel like we might have a moment's rest here, or just because they seemed totally disinterested in us.
Well, we can rest because we have superhuman hearing.
Yeah, I can just take watch.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Do we get to roll first aid for Honoria again?
Sure, if you want to.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't make that one. By a lot.
Well, it is dark out.
So how long do we want to rest, and do we want to do watches, or?
Maybe we should definitely do watches.
I can take first watch.
I'll take a watch.
I'll take a watch.
I'm not. I'm jacked up. I'm just gonna go to
You're
sleep.
jacked up, so you need to rest.
I've been
I'm more
resting
than
for
willing
a
to
while,
take a-
so I can take a watch.
A watch because I have high skills. So.
Okay. So you guys set like 8 watches.
Well, who knows how long we're going to be here because there's no sense of time.
True.
And you start getting tired, fucking nudge somebody to get up and check it out again.
So we can spend this
Hey,
time.
come take Overwatch.
We can spend this time to get some hit points back because some hit points have been lost.
I haven't lost any, so I'm perfectly fine with taking a watch.
Actually, I'm kind of down. I forgot about that. Anyone do a first aid on me? I have 12 out of 21.
You can first aid yourself.
Oh.
I'm at 13, and this is after first aid.
Oh, no.
I think you're at a perfectly good number
I failed
in case we
mine.
have to kill you.
I think that's a good spot to leave it right there with you guys resting and recuperating. And
Right.
In 2 weeks, you guys will journey to the mountain of Shambhalla.
Oh man.
Well, that sounds great. So, see you in 2. Say goodnight, Grayson.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Delete.